What is going on, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to Overpowered Gaming with your boy CEO Baby. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the in-game PvP conflict that makes its debut return from Division 1 into Division 2. Now, if you played the beta, you understood the mechanics of this game. You was hyped about plans and being able to have an in-game where it was laid out in a Division 2 style. The tactical play, the weapon damage, the constant engagements. You want that itch of PvP that just isn't in the dark zone right now. So you come to Conflict. We're going to start out with the maps. But I have to say before that, if you're new, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see, and you want to follow the page or follow the video and join the OP gang, you're more than welcome, man. So yeah, let's get into it. Maps. We have 4 maps to play Domination and Skirmish on. And these maps are laid out the same. A, B spawn, whether it's Domination, whether it's Team Deathmatch or Skirmish. Now, I did enjoy a lot of the Conflict in Division 1. I played the hell out of it, and I hate that they don't have Last Standing here. At least an 8v8 with a high kill rate. That's what the Dark Zone feels like to me anyway. Just a big skirmish match. It's really no incentive, and you're really not gaining anything from killing agents in the occupied Dark Zones. But Conflict, the maps. We have Georgetown, Capitol Hill, Stadium, and Fort Manor. I think that's the name. Might be wrong, but we're going to start out with the new map, Fort Manor. Now, Fort Manor consists of a short, long side engagement. It does have a vantage point for a sniper, but it's really scarce because it's 2 ways to get to you automatically. So you have to be really good at moving and flanking with sniping. I think Fort Manor should be a 8v8 domination map or last stand map. It's not really that big. Most of the maps are the same size. As far as the flanking and the ways to get around to the enemy or the ways that cause engagements, it's always choke points dead set in the middle, which goes into the way they lay out the variation and how spawn trapping is a thing. I think they need to have open spawns, not subjectively, because I'd be in a take over enemy spawn and kill the 2 last enemies and don't down one of them, running the spawn to go down them, and automatically his team spawns back on top of the spawn. Right behind me after I just cleared it out. So I think they definitely need to fix that. Also, take the boosters out of skirmish. Team deathmatch should be team deathmatch. Should be no supply drop and no booster in there. I think that is a bug or a mistake on their part. I think that's something they will look at to change. Only because the matches don't last that long. Now I know when they do change up PvP, maybe they'll have some conflict modes where it's more hardcore-ish, which means that you get penalized for backing out, which means there's no mercy rule, and every build matters. It's definitely like unoccupied. It's definitely hardcore. They should make it that way. But I love Conflict, man. Like I said, I love the constant engagements. It helped me get my angles better, helped me get my aim better, and how I maneuver my character. I said how I take cover and angle my shots, how I put myself in the best position to win the gunfight, even if I'm outnumbered. It's fun. Which goes into the next part, movement and game play style of the game. Now, Division 2 has implemented a system that is different from what we used to in Division 1. As far as we had good perks and good attributes that kind of enhance the more advanced and skilled player to be able to win battles, to be able to take on whole servers, to be able to dominate in Conflict as a squad, to be able to, win every match and go in there with confidence that you're going to win. Your character is going to level up. You're going to win. Well, this is really no big incentive for me. I'm level 50 in Conflict right now. It goes up to 100. I will reach 100 because I play a lot of it right now because the Dark Zone is doo-doo. And this is all pre-state of the game, which they're going to have some significant changes coming, which I will be doing a video on. But as far as the movement and the way we have to heal ourselves, I think they need to rework that. They need to incorporate a critical save, like an instant pop on a mag kit that doesn't give you full armor, but it definitely regenerates your health over time to give you enough set time to get out of dodge. And I think they should incorporate a perk like that incorporates with your health and healing. I think the more health you have or the less health you have, that depends on how it heals you from 25 to 50% of your health. And it just gets you out of sticky situations. A quick stem shot, bam. You don't have to stop and wrap your whole body up like a mummy to heal. But it definitely has a decent, or just increase the time on it. As far as the chem launcher does a lot of work. That's mainly what people run, said way to heal themselves is a chem launcher, which is the real way to heal yourself significantly and cover. The quickest way to get that instant boost as long as you drop it and stand in it. Normalization. So we know normalization or mid-maxing was a part of Division 1 when it came to this type of game mode. It basically levels everybody gear to be able to be close to or on the same level, which you don't really see no significance in PvP. It's just tanking everything, whether you're running a defender drone, shield, SMG, sniper, whatever. It's mainly whoever has the better build, and you're just constantly just shooting. And it is a shooter, but it should have mechanics that help you get better at the game, like rolling and taking cover or using your grenade or systems like that. It's just popping a skill before battle and hopes that you run into a player, your defender drone up, and then you can engage him with your SMG or your assault rifle, whatever it may be, or the shield. It's just a lot of cheese. As you see in the background, I'm testing my build out to see how much damage I can take. This guy just can't shoot. He did get me down. I'm still taking damage. I'm still basing upon my heals. So I'm just looking at my skill power in this build because this is a decent build that I have. It definitely takes away from safeguard, and depending on that, it definitely adds only raw damage. And I potato my shot right there. But yeah, that's it for that. I would like to see just the better heals and how the movement increase a little bit more on the ends of how you start up running. Like your character should be able to run. I like the suicide thing when he touched the ground like that. When he's moving left and right, he do like a quick suicide. If you play basketball or football, you know what that is. And it get busy. But yeah, that's it for the most part. I am enjoying Conflict because of the constant engagement. It is something that I wish would improve upon and bring Last Stand back, which brings me to my next point: open chat. Definitely have an open chat in a multiplayer lobby. Now, it is a thing you can do once you vote a map. You can click on a player's profile and see their build, what they're running before the match starts, and you can also add them as a friend. If you, like I said, if you're constantly playing with a player, you constantly see a player, say, hey, I want to add as a friend. That's a good dynamic, but they definitely need to have a voice chat, regardless if the toxicity is there. This is why Conflict came into play in the first place for PvPers. They was tired of the people talking junk and the toxicity that they heard and getting ganked in the dark zone. So they created a mode which really did the Division some justice and brought some life back to it, which was Conflict and Last Stand. And with its debut return in Division, I think this is something where they can tweak builds and tweak the way normalization work, as well as tweak the way things work. But they need to have an open, unoccupied conflict where because at the end of the day, it's about who got the best build. It's not about who can land the most shots. It's not about how skilled you is. It's about if you got the best build, even in normalization, your build does enough work to help you win. And also, like I said, team play. So open voice chat would definitely encourage team play outside of toxicity. It would definitely create a community where people can add each other. Even though they have clan mode now, and I am in a clan, it's really no significant battles like, oh, I'm gonna battle this clan in the dark zone today, or this clan, or you really was able to identify with players. So I just think they should open their chat up. And maybe it's just PS4. Nobody talks. Nobody says anything. So it is what it is, man. But for the most part, Conflict is back in Division 2. If you haven't checked it out, give it a check out. It is dope. They need to fit some of the matchmaking things. They might put you in a lobby where your team is getting blown the fuck out, and you join up and get, you're like, I gotta leave this. And what's up with the load times when you leave the match? Or you leave, even if you just join the Conflict menu and they about to load a match per triangle, it takes forever to load back into the game. Like, I don't know if it's a separate server they putting you on or whatever, but it's definitely like broken. They need to look into that. But I do like the fact that you can join a Conflict match and still, be running around, get some electronics, or practicing or building your build in the firing range, and it's matchmaking Conflict. I like that incentive. But yeah, it's your boy CEO Baby, man. Like I said, it's not too rough. It's more positivity. If you haven't played Conflict yet, give it a try, man. If you want to add me on PS4, CEOBABY, hop in, add your boy. We can get it cracking. Peace.
The boost is being taken by allies. Allies have acquired the boost.